Well, good afternoon. Usually I'm live in the mornings, so I thought this would be a nice change up. And I'm out on the bike trails here in Lincoln. It's June 27th, about 1:45, pushing 90 degrees. Getting bad at all. Look, short sleeve shirt. I can like it when I can leave out being short sleeve. On your left. Afternoon. Oh, and just so somebody got a skunk out here, scared the skunk. I went around to that. So a little bit later on, I'm going to get back. I'm going to post a video clip where Jabba actually discusses his weightlifting prowess. Well, it is funny. It only lasts for about a minute. But at least he admits he's a worthless fucking drunk. Isn't that right, Jabba? And then when he's talking about how he thinks he's gotten fat because of cholesterol, even though he loves McDonald's, he thinks it might be McDonald's. No, moron. It comes from lounging around in his bed week after week after week, day after day after day, live streaming for 12, 14 hours or whatever it is, and not carrying your happy ass out of it. Look at me. I'm out and about. I'm out doing freaking errands and, hey, my apologies to people out there too, because I was kind of off track a little bit because I had just a shitload of doctor's appointments back to back to back to back to back. And, they thought I might have a little bit of cancer, but I don't. All the tests came back negative for that, which is really, really good. I had my heart checked out because it was 2 years ago yesterday, 26, that I suffered a massive heart attack. It put me in the hospital for, 3-4 days. And I've got a stent in now, so we checked that out with an ultrasound. Bad thing about it was they did the ultrasound on a Friday, and then I didn't get to see the cardiologist for the results until Monday. So I sat for 2 days and stressed over that. And that's larger. So big now. Pretty 60. Yeah, I tried it again. All of you. Today it's great to be outside. I am so glad that I actually do more than sit in a fucking old converted motel room and live stream with just flat fucking bullshit. I'll say, man, I want to ask out of curiosity too. How was Danny's restaurant for that breakfast the other morning too? By the way, no, you're gonna give yourself a fucking heart attack. All that sugar intake you've got going on, man, you're just a freaking explosion waiting to happen. I had a heart attack that was caused by 50 years of fucking smoking. You're going to have one just because of sheer fucking stupidity. Because you don't pay attention. You know, that little freaking uh, insulin thingy that you've got on your left arm, right arm, whichever arm it is. That's not going to do you any good if you're dousing yourself with fucking sugar. You dumbass. And what's really hilarious is you're laying back in that bed, and I shit you not, you look like Jabba the T-Rex with your little arms doing this all the time, trying to explain shit. What the fuck is that all about? And nobody cares to watch you freaking stuff your face, bacon and eggs and pancakes, and tons of syrup, and tons of sugar in your coffee. Nobody wants to see that crap. Take a look at your viewership for that video. Don't look at me, idiot. But you know what? I've noticed it on YouTube. People like watching some of this ass shit, and you rank real high. Me, I'll live stream this morning. I went the other way. I live stream on another channel. Didn't talk one fucking word about your sorry ass. But now that I'm heading back, especially after watching that thing, like, here's my workout. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, that's real funny, Jabba. Real funny. No, you're not fucking hilarious. You're stupid. Don't watch me eat. I'm having breakfast. So what? Breakfast every day. You're not going to see me freaking broadcasting it. I don't really think that people want to watch me stuff my face. Now, I might do a broadcast where I'm live at a restaurant and I'm eating, but you're not going to see me cramming shit in my face. Because it's just no class, man. There's no fucking class, but you don't care. Yep, that's right. Oh, it's Jabba, Jabba, as in Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. Because he's looking like Jabba when he's sitting in his bed, broadcasting on. He's all friggin' puffed out like this, and little hands pointing at shit, like looking like a fucking little T-Rex. Come on here where it's kind of shady for a minute, so I can flip this camera around. Hey, thanks for the Harry got content. Well, that's because I go out and I actually do stuff. Like here I am. I'm out on the Rock Island Bike Trail, and I can tell you where I'm at. I'm down here, a place called the Children's Zoo. That's off to my right. And we're up pretty close to the Teachers Mountain, and they actually have a seniors park right up here as well. Enjoy the shade. They got some nice trees. You can see we're going through very shaded areas. I think I'll keep going this way. Let you see what kind of traffic mess that you get to cross from time to time up here. This is 27th Street and Capitol Parkway. And there's actually an underpass that you go through to avoid this. It's a pretty good sized intersection. And there's an underpass that shoots right underneath here. So you don't have to worry about crossing all this mess. They've had some serious little wrecks here from time to time, too. Well, feeding him grapes is never going to happen. Afternoon. He would like to think it's going to happen, but it's never going to happen. And when he comes to the realization that it's never going to happen, then he might go back to the old Bob that it used to be. Because he's being scammed for whatever nickel and dimes that woman can get out of it. He just doesn't realize it yet. He's just too damn thick-skinned to admit that he's fucked up. But that's okay, because when it blows up in his face, we'll all be laughing our asses off. She's already got, what, 2, 3 kids? She got 2, 3 kids. How many boyfriends? And she's supposedly going to school. And some of these schools, she has to go camping for the weekend for a nurse's school. Really? And Bob believes it. Jabba does. He buys into it. Hook, line, and fucking sinker. What an idiot. Ah. Well, hey, you know the lick in the sauce thing? That's pretty fucking good. Yep. Seen him do that. And let's not forget those strings that few times that he went to spit and it dribbled right down in front of him. And he didn't wipe it off for the rest of the stream. Or how about when he picked one of his own freaking scabs and the blood trickled down his forehead and that stayed there for the rest of the stream. I guess he forgot what a tissue is for. Oh, and hey, that's another thing that nobody enjoys seeing. You know, nobody enjoys watching you stuff tobacco in your mouth, and nobody enjoys watching you spit into the bottle. People really don't enjoy the freaking the little farting that you do and the belching that you lean forward and do right into the camera. Yeah, that's real classy. Real classy. What are you, 12? Still thinking farts and burps are cute? Or because you think they're cute, you think everybody else thinks they're cute too. Well, yeah, you got the mentality of a 12-year-old. Of course, they're going to be fun. Is that what you got, Java? Mentality of a 12-year-old? Man, I tell you, I can sit here and I can rip you apart 3 ways from fucking Sunday over the stupid shit that you do. And I don't need to lie. You do it. You take care of that. Do it yourself. And the funny thing is, people aren't laughing with you anymore, jackass. They're laughing at you. Maybe when you come to that realization, you might just straighten your act up a little bit. Get back to the old Bob that everybody liked. Nice Fisher. But instead, now we've got this. You've always been a drunk. So can't say that, but drunken lying ass self now, as opposed to the person that you used to be. If, surprisingly enough, you used to talk with a little bit of common sense and actually made sense over some of the subjects that you talked about. Not anymore, though. Sound like a major fucking idiot 99% of the time now. Like that last stream you did, where you admitted lifting weights 12 ounces at a time is the only exercise you get. And it probably is pretty much. Except for when you hobble down to the Danny's restaurant, morning break or morning breakfast. How long did it take you to waddle down there? 45 minutes, an hour, where you get down there and get some breakfast? Or did you take Uber even though it's only like 3 blocks away? And frankly, that really wouldn't surprise me one little bit. Cross railroad tracks. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember when he drank that out of his own spit jug. Oh my God, that was nasty. But here's the thing: did it surprise anybody? Nope. And I got to say too, man, I would have been freaking. Had I done something like that, I would have been puking my brains out. But he just wrote it off like it was no big deal. Imagine getting so drunk during a stream that you leave the stream running, you get up to go to the can, and you fall over a whole shitload of cans that you've been collecting. You're too damn lazy to take it to the trash. And I'm betting good money that that's part of the reason he got booted out of where he was living at. Part of the reason, not all the reason, but part of the reason. Not all the reason. Because he gave us a little clue. He gave us a little clue to the other reason when he started talking about how his roommates in that house were accusing him of stealing food. Soon after that, he was hitting the road. So I'm willing to bet you that he was stealing food. Yeah, I am. I'm betting that he was stealing food. That's why I got kicked out. Of course, he's never going to admit to it. For some reason, he thinks he walked on water. I'm not even going to fucking feel for you. Will you drink and drink and drink and don't even follow even close to a diabetic diet? Not even fucking close. All that junk food and shit you eat. McDonald's chicken nuggets. Yeah, those are healthy. Those are healthy. And what was that you were drinking? You had a Coke and a shake? I bet that was good for your diabetes. I'm sure that was real good for your diabetes. So, hey, man, I tell you, let us know when you're going to broadcast from uh, Danny's again. Let us know when you're going to do that. You don't want to watch that. Make sure you don't miss it. Hey, maybe we can even call Mission Police Department and have them do a 5150 check on you while you're sitting there. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd make for some nice, at least that would be some entertainment. Better than you sitting there and not saying a fucking word, cramming your face full of junk food. But then that's what you enjoy it. You like all that sweet shit. I like the cheap stuff. Well, you think it's cheap, Because you can't cook. The only thing you can cook is hamburgers. Throw on a hot dog every now and then. And of course, whatever you can cook. That's ain't healthy. Damn it. Yeah, I missed that one. I have to wait for the next one. Yeah. Pedal harder. Guys were freaking choking it out in that little Honda wannabe truck thingy that they were driving. Yeah, the Slot Father live from bed. Oh, that's good. What skincare routine? You didn't have a fucking skincare. Are you kidding? Please tell me you're kidding. Yeah, he didn't have. He didn't have anything left. Because he's burned. That man has burned every decent bridge that he's had. All of them. All of them. Because he thought that his little buddy up there in Tennessee was going to make him rich and make him famous, and none of that fucking worked out. None of that worked out. But he still thinks for some reason that his little buddy up there in Tennessee is going to come swooping in and save him. Well, that ain't happening because he can't even save himself. I see, you burn your bridge with me. You burn your bridge with Kelly and John. You burn your bridge with Rob DeHaven. You burned your bridge with Rick, Dumpster Rick. And you remember when we used to call you just to bullshit? That doesn't happen anymore, does it? How many times has your buddy up there in Tennessee called you just to bullshit? Nada. How many times has your buddy done a live stream where he's invited you on recently? Nada. Been years. Just work jack shit. Now that little piece of shit, motherfucker. And where are you sitting at? You're still sitting in a fucking rented room with nothing. Got the clothes on your back, and that's about it. But yeah, we'll be watching to see when you're live streaming next, Danny. What the fuck is this jackass doing? Pull in the fucking lane! Got old fucking lane! Come on. Fucking dumbass. Fucking dumbasses. All the time. But yeah, who you gonna blame next for your transgression, moron? Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be stalking you now? Who's it gonna be? Are you gonna pick some random name out of the hat and start yammering on about it? You ought to be thankful I'm giving you this much fucking attention. I find your shenanigans more than amusing, to be honest. I do. I find them more than fucking amusing. And got some fire engine fireworks. Ah, so I'm heading up here to yeah, being real. The only real thing about either one of them is one broadcast from a bed, and the other one is consistently out trying to scam people. That's what's consistent. Yeah. Up here by the Walmart to pick up my glasses. Hey, check it out. Got fireworks set up. Decided to put these things up way out in the parking lot in case they catch fire. Oh, fucking blow the building up. Fuck, if you're gonna freaking wave in, I'm going. You that little shit. Ah, hey, check it out, moron. I didn't even realize this. Why? Because I'm not a fucking drunkard. But it was here that my eyeglasses place is right close to the big old freaking box store. Check this out. Check that out. Look at that big ass store for wine right there. Oh, you love that, wouldn't you? Bob says, ooh, that looks good. Give me some of that. Then you can brag about how good his cheap ass fucking wine is, how premium quality it is. Like that other stuff, that Texas crap that he bought. Here. All righty. So, and here I am up here at the optical place to go pick up my new glasses. Ordered last week. I'm surprised they're here this early, actually. But they are, so I'll go get them. Yep, like two anchors tied together and tossed in the river of irrelevance. I love that. I'm going to remember that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go pick up my glasses. And then from here, I'll be heading back to the house. You guys have a good day. We'll catch you later.